Hey, it's time to dish with D. I'm sorry I'm late. I was trying to get the stinking video to go up before I came on. That's when you try to do too much in a short period of time. Story of my life. D, you do too much in a short period of time. I do. Let's see if I can get this chat up. There we go. I think the volume is up, of course. Hey, Cheryl. I am just a hot mess tonight. Just call me Dish with Hot Mess. That's me. I do have my tea, though. That's probably why I was late. My vanilla cream spice. I even had birthday cake. Little birthday cake. Happy hump day, Luigi. And good evening, Donna. How's everybody tonight? I'm just, I decided to film at the last minute. Ugh. I don't, if I was just a planner, things wouldn't be so scattered. I know my baby's 21. Hard to believe. Hey, Rosie. Yeah, it's a quick one. I'm telling you. When I was putting it away, I said to my husband, "This stuff is just good on a spoon. Like that would make an awesome soup, like a tomato marinara soup. It's so good. It's so easy, and because Peter wanted sushi. I think I've said this. So not everybody here is fancy. So I made, and I was going to make something else, and then I decided to make a quick marinara. I call it my quick marinara because when there's, oh, sorry, that's squeaky. Yeah, I'm not farting, but there's no meaning. It's a quick marinara, so I call it a quick marinara. Hey, Karen and Janet and Carrie. Oh, thank you all for the birthday wishes. Right now, the baby's 21. Oh, 0 point. Go check it out, people. The recipe will be up as soon as I'm done here. I have to finish it. It's very basic. It's 2 cans, a squirt of paste. If I make a larger amount, I'll use like the little 3-ounce can. But when I'm making 1 crushed tomato, I only just use a squirt of paste. I do not like puree. I like crushed. Don't know why. Somebody asked me that. I like to put diced tomatoes. Again, and if you think it's too chunky, you can put it in a blender, blend that sucker up. But we like it chunky. I'm a chunky girl. Good evening, Lori. I know my baby is 21. Hey, BBD. Thank you. Yep, the last one gets, what did he do today? He went to the liquor store. As any 21-year-old should. Yep, got himself a little stash. He's probably the most responsible of all the boys. He really is. He's he will only do stuff if he's home. He's very responsible. Took the 3rd one, I guess, Hey, Smoky Cats. Thank you. Luigi, man, nothing gets under Luigi. She just, she is the link mistress. I remember 21. Yes, I do. That year I went to Disney, that's how I remember. But I went before I turned 21. Oh, thank you, Sylvia. Good evening. Good evening, Kathy O'Leary. I am drinking, just so in case everybody asked, I'm drinking my favorite vanilla cream spice. Peter picked out ice cream cake, so he had an Oreo ice cream cake. So I had a nice little slice. It was delicious. So I gave up caring about calories and points. I'm even considering giving up the scale. I toy with the idea of just getting weighed once a month. My fear is if I get weighed once a month and I mess up, but how bad would I really mess up? Yeah, maybe a pound or 2 up, but if that's for the whole month, I don't consider that a bad thing. We'll see. Hey, Jermaine. She was from the 18 era. I was in Philadelphia. And Jersey was 18 and Philly was 21. And we were like 5 minutes from the bridge. So a lot of, they would go over the bridge to get score some hooch. That's how we rolled here. But yep. Then they realized that wasn't going to work. So, did y'all see my video for the cookbook? I had the card that reminded me. I love that cookbook. What I loved about that cookbook was the section with the grains and stuff. Like, I love that kind of food. They had some really, really, I said, it reminded me of like a very high-end cookbook. It was really, really nice. Hey, Linz. I tell you, and for free, you know me, can't pass up a bargain when it comes to cookbooks. Yep, go over the line to the place where you're 18. He really had something to say. You know what? That's his job. I didn't think I'd reported him to the manager, and I wouldn't have purchased anything at that store. Oh, thank you, Rosie. Oh, she put a salad. She wants somebody to make WW friendly. All right, Kathy, we'll have to take a look at that bad boy. I have more to think about that sensational, like what I call funked up salads. Maybe I'll have to get the peeps together, do a little collab in a little while. We just did a couple, so maybe the end of the month, we'll see. Because I love summertime eating salads and cool stuff and fun stuff. Yeah, Carrie, I would like, you know what, there's the thing, you could report them, but half the people don't ever care. They're like, oh yeah, whatever, you know, because they got people coming in. It's rude. Road trip to Vegas. You're the fun mom. Well, he did want to go to the casinos, Atlantic City, but with everything with COVID and all, I just didn't think it would be that much fun. So that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to go to AC. Now my other son went to a brewery last year. That was his fun night. Totally different kids. Oh, well, Smoky Cat, I will definitely take a look at it. My guess is probably the dressing, or they have any nuts and seeds and like dried fruit seem to throw salads up, though I think a few cranberries here and there don't hurt nobody. Did you see that? I posted on Instagram. I don't think I posted on my Facebook page. I think I forgot. I will later if I remember the memory. But I made a fruit flatbread. I got a flatbread, there's a Tori's mini lavash I'm obsessed with for 1 point. Toasted it, put PB2, then sliced grapes and strawberries and threw some mint leaves. It was so good. It was so good. Awesome, Carrie. I love when you go in groups. I love that. Ooh, that sounds lovely. I love an Italian sound. Who doesn't love noodles? Hey, Gwen. Hey, Susan B. Oh, I definitely would too. You could report it to corporate. I don't think they'll do anything because they're just scumbags. But pot stickers. I love pot stickers. Oh, that sounds so good. True. Air fryer might have. Oh, what you making, Gwen? Which one of Salty's? Hey, Esther. Hello, good evening or good early morning to you. Did you see he put up those stuffed fried cheesecake things today? I was like going, I was drooling, literally. That's okay, Carrie. Happens to me all the time. Oh, the pasta with the baked ziti. Yep. It's kind of like a goulash with the turkey. Who doesn't love a good baked pasta? Probably me. I'm not a big baked pasta person. Depends if I can have enough cheese. But those stinking cheesecake things that he made today, oh, I was sitting, literally, I was like on, oh my goodness. Awesome. Yeah, it did look good. Like I said, ground turkey, if made in the right way, is very, very good. And I really enjoy it. I do not, I think I've said this many times, you know, Dee repeats herself, but I do not like when we try to make it taste like beef because it doesn't. But it's very good on its own when it tastes like turkey. Hey, Rosaria. Hey, Donna. Awesome, BBD. Oh yeah, Lou. You're gonna need a napkin just to pick up the drool. Yes, we missed you too, Esther. Yeah, and you have to season it correctly as well. Like I said, we try to sit there and make, again, I love putting like poultry seasoning and sage in there. Give it that turkey taste. I don't like put like anything that makes it taste like beef. But then again, if people like it, I say put what you like. And people are like, I always say, if you like it, then it's fantastic. Because you only have to please yourself. You don't have to please me because I ain't there eating it. But if I was, I'm sure you'd try to please me. Oh, there it is, Luigi. Oh, a salty veteran. It was Low Point cheesecake. And let me tell you something. Like I was trying to I don't think I ran it as home as much as I wanted to. Don't be paying for pasta sauce. Like don't be paying points. You don't. I mean a little bit of oil that I used. It's really, really easy and simple. And that carrot and those vegetables, when they cook in there, they mellow out those tomatoes perfectly. Hey, Joanne. Um, it should, because they're pretty thin. I would say yes. Hey, Bonnie. Yeah, I'm telling you, I've warned you. You need a drool napkin. And I've had those El Banderito wraps, and they are pretty good for 1 point. Oh, I hear you, Robbie. I hear you. Especially when like we're on this other, we're used to this other schedule, and then it's back to work and back to the other schedule, and it's like, but I'm used to the others, you know. I hear you. I worry about that for me, but I will cross that bridge when I come to it. Oh, I'm telling you, they did. I was sitting there going, and I love how meticulously he rolls it. Like you're like going, gosh darn, I wish I could roll it that nice. Just so like tucking, like I'm jealous. I roll like crap. Hey Danielle. Is anybody new? Is anybody here their first time visiting D and T? Let me know. gave them to the ducks. The ducks ate well that day. Ooh, oh, you're gonna enjoy that. See, I swear, his ears must ring when we talk about him because all of a sudden he pops in. Yeah, you're not new. You're old. Well, not old. His ears were ringing. I said when they watch your cheesecake video, they need to have a napkin to catch the drool. I forewarned them because I didn't get a forewarning, you know, and there's a puddle on the floor. I'm going, wow, like SpongeBob. I'm a big SpongeBob person. Drip. You do. You every time your name comes up, you all of a sudden you appear. Of course you did. He's the only one I know that can eat all his food and still like have a low on the scale. Heck, I taste something and I'll have a gain. Oh, I'm telling you, Danielle, you get a napkin. Yes, and Gwen's cooking your pasta, your baked pasta. Hey, Ian. Welcome to tea. Didn't seem to be. You probably, I don't remember, did I just add the one? You could probably up that maybe to another tablespoon next time. I don't think it adds any points, but I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and reconfigure it. I put jelly on mine, so it's probably why I didn't notice. Yeah. Salty could be a one of those like puts out food stylist. That's what he could be. Yep, he could be a food stylist. I mean, each piece of parsley is perfectly placed, and the crumbs are perfectly placed. I just throw it on the plate and take a picture. Spoken like a true salty. There you go. Robbie wants to hire us. I don't know. You'd have to win big because we're really expensive. Ooh, Szechuan beef stir fry. Ooh, I love good Szechuan. Oh, and egg rolls. I'll be right over, Esther. Lindenberry. Did you get it at IKEA? Because I know IKEA's always has their lindenberry jelly. Yes, we just want it, just a little bit. I mean, I'm like, I don't have any El Bandurrito in my pantry right now. But I do have a Olay Extreme Wellness, I think. I have a 3.1, which... Hey, good evening, Tracy. Janet wants to know what branch of service you were in. Oh, and thank you for your service. Oh, you're sweet, Janet. Yes, Danielle was on the green plan. Yeah, they are nice. I got them actually by accident when I couldn't get the other ones. And I said, well, these are 1.2, so I grabbed them. And yeah, I did enjoy them. Yes. I would say 9 times out of 10, Gwen, the points will be lower on the blue and purple plan because of the more 0-point foods. I think all your point values are always highest on green. He was a cavalry scout. Army for 10 years. Anybody have any problems, concerns before we like get into our fun stuff? I have people come like, they don't talk about Weight Watchers, they're talking about all this other stuff. Well, because we meet so much where there's just so much to say. Remember, if you're new, let me know, and we will give you the old dish with D, tea with D welcome. I'm done my tea. So quick. That is like, I want to do something with that tea. I want to infuse it and do something fantastic. Hey, Judith. Ooh, peppermint tea. It's always good for digestion. Gotcha. Oh, Esther's eating late night snacking. Hey, good evening, Judy Jennings. Every time I say Judy Jennings, I think of Judy Jetson. I don't know why, but I do. That's just weird. I think that's my weirdness. It's me. Judy Jennings, I think of Judy Jetson. And I want to say his dog Elroy. I don't know. Her dog Elroy. Man, if I ate that late, I'd be having. Oh, I had a weird dream last night. Holy cow. I was adopting a baby. I'm too old. I have to be raising a baby. I'm waking up going, oh dear God, what was I thinking? I love the Jetsons. Yep. Every time I see your name, Judy Jetson pops in my head. Every time. It's me. It's me. Day is warped. Been home too long, people. Been home too long. Oh, thank you, Anne. I do. I think of Judy Jetson. Yeah, I've been meaning to film that forever because it's always been my go-to sauce. It was my mother made when we would have there was no meat, just marinara, and that's what she did, and it's always good. It's always, my kids complain they don't have any bread tonight. Where's the bread? I'm like, I don't have any bread. Them, must they live here? Working on tomorrow's points. This is true. Well, we're still in today. You can actually count that. We're your past. She's been doing going a lot of her grandson's baseball games. So a lot of times she pops in infrequently, busy with the games. That's what I said. You want it? Go to the store. Exactly what I said, Jermaine. Of course, they all do drive, so. I'm like, do we always have to have a carb with a carb? Just saying. No wonder I got the way I did. Carb on carb. Is there a little carb with your carb? Sure. And it was funny because I didn't know what I was making. And I said in the video, I didn't know what I was making for dinner. That's so typical of me. Waiting till the mid-afternoon. What should I make for dinner? Well, I knew we were having sushi for Peter. I just didn't know what the rest of us were going to eat. I'd be happy with I still have barbecue chicken. We made fantastic fajitas. I had that for lunch, a fajita bowl. So good. It was just so good. How do you track the miracle banana bread and the sugar-free pudding when you track it? The miracle banana bread, the whole loaf is 2 points. I only have to count the oats. So if I have half, I count it as 1 point. There isn't pudding in the bread. The pudding that I put in like the stuffed French toast, if that's the pudding you're talking about, I don't count that because I don't use that much. You'd have to use a third of the package. And I know I don't use a third of the package. So yes, that's how, I mean, if I used more, then I'd have to count it. But for the amount of pudding I put in my stuffed French toast, I don't count. It's not enough to count. So I live on the edge of 0 pointness on most of my things. Do I bend the rules a little bit? Yeah, I do. I kind of am always on the edge of like a 0 point amount of pumpkin seeds, a 0 point amount of crushed hemp hearts, a 0 point amount of Lily's chips. I live on the edge of all that. Technically, I probably should give something a point, but I don't. Because I'm always on the edge. I'm like skating that fine line. And there is a fine line there, and I kind of like skate it like that, if that makes any sense. Hey, Tamsin, I've been called Tarzan of the 7-month pregnancy visit. Awesome, Carrie. What part of Jersey? There's Susie. Salty was just asking where you've been hiding. I did say you've been going to a lot of games. Hey, Lori. Lori's off. Oh, Tamsin's got some stories. Let me tell you. I get my hemp hearts. Last bag I got at Walmart. That's where you get them. You usually get them in the Bob's Red Mills has them. Aldi has them. But I got they're not cheap. The bag I think cost me like $7, but they last me forever. I only use like I keep them in the fridge. I only use like a teaspoon at a time, so they last me quite a while. That's what I told him, Susie, at the ball games. Yeah, another one with burning ears. I've never done that with Greek yogurt, Kathy. I did make bark one time where I spread it on parchment paper. It's not too thin, but thin. And then I put some like chocolate chips and some regular like strawberries and not blueberries, but fruit that I like. You could put blueberries and raspberries and blackberries and stuff. And then you freeze it and then you just break it in shards. And it was like a 0 point snack. It was just fruit and yogurt. And that was pretty good. I did like that. But I've never done a popsicle with it. Awesome, Susie. Some days we have crap days, and you know what? It's okay. Hey, Tamara. Yeah, it's really easy, Tamsin. Like I said, you just free form it on your pan and throw things in there. You can put nuts, like again, but you have to keep it to, you won't want to count it. Then again, if you only have a couple pieces, you'd probably be fine. I mean, I don't sit there, I mean, I don't think I'd ever sat there and ate the whole thing. I could have. And there was one time I made, it was little dots of yogurt. You put them in little dots, but I think there was like sprinkles in them. And you put them in little like little dots, and then you froze them and you put them in a bag. You pop it in your mouth. But yeah, that popsicle sounds interesting though. I used to, yeah, did you ever like have all the bells and whistles? I used to have little popsicle molds and stuff. I have finally purged a lot of that. So don't get me buying them again. Lord knows, that Dollar Tree's been calling my name. Oh, I know. It's funny. And you know what? No matter what you do, when you're in the zone, you know you shouldn't be eating that. And yet you can't stop yourself. And then you get so PO'd afterwards. You're like, why did I do that? But while it was happening, you couldn't stop it. Yep, you could definitely add some Lily's chips. Oh, I highly recommend it, Tamara. It's delicious and easy. The carrots and the veggies that saute is the key to mellowing out the tomato, so it's not so acidic and so. Sometimes it can be bitter. Where some people they'll add sugar. Where I don't like to hear that. But I get it, but you don't need to. Once you cook those carrots, like I said, if you don't like them, leave them whole and then just fish them out when you're done, and it'll do the same thing. Well, glad to hear the movement's better anyway, Susie. Hopefully the pain will follow through. Oh, I know, Lynn. Sometimes when you get to that, had surgery, recovering, you're like, well, you do want to pamper yourself, as you should. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, that sounds good, Joanne. Yeah, you just have to, when you're measuring that, the package has a total, and you just, depending on how much you use, most times you don't even use that much to count. It's happy. You know what? The carrots I have on their last leg. I was like, ooh, these were like this close to going. Try to like revive them. I'm like, we must, again, you know me, I don't like carrots. Though I do like that carrot sriracha dip I make. Oh, yes. I got some great low point dips on this channel for very little points and very big flavor. Oh, I know. I need a whole other wing for kitchen stuff. That sounds perfect, Joanne. Ah, I know. Once you get the taste for Flavor God. Just saying. Will you, oh my God, and Jermaine? What happened? Did I miss something in the chat? Because it wouldn't be the first time. Oh. I totally missed it because guess what? I can't see. Hey, Lorianne. Do not give up. Remember, when in doubt, go for protein. Is there a can of tuna in your cupboard? Gotta be a can of tuna. We always have tuna in the background. Eggs. When in doubt, make an omelet. Good night, Lens. Eggs are always a good choice. When in doubt, make an omelet. And sometimes you can empty out your produce drawer in that omelet. No, you're not, Tamsin. Ooh, a Danish whisk. That sounds interesting. Yeah, don't Lou's got a trigger figure. What'd you get from the delivery? You got to share with us. He said you got a delivery. Now we all want to know what it is. Exactly. A new kitchen doodad. Yeah, did you get some new, like or another water bottle, salty? I love granola. It is very high in points. Oh, that ought to be interesting. Oh, that's how he's going to vlog from the bike. That he hits something. That's all I can see. Boof! Rolling down the hill. Salty! Now I can't unsee it. Oh, is she coming out with a new cookbook? Awesome. I know, it's all I can't unsee it now. Just tumbling down, you know. You should get that like thing on your helmet, like that light. Oh, I can't. It's gonna be Salty's bike vlogging. Where people like him hitting like poor innocent children because they're in the way. Maybe we'll be able to see the cat with the skunks in the video. I like the kind granola. You could, depending on the flavor, you can get a decent, and there's no granola that's decent in points really, but I don't mind the kind, and I think Target has the best selection. Target has the best selection of a lot of things. Salty needs a GoPro. There we go. Don't. He'll probably order that too. That's why we do it, Lorianne, because we've been sheltering in place. You know, we've been quarantined for quite a while here. Well, Jersey just opened up last month, but it's been a long haul. Stationary bike vlog. There we go. I like it. Oh, he does. Of course he does. I'm not shocked you have a GoPro. Am I shocked? Boys and their toys. He's got all. You have to show them. What's the video where you show all the equipment, the whole, you know. He's got this stand that's got all. It looks like a. I can't remember. It's in one of your videos. I did see it. It's like a WW meeting, except it's a lot more out of control. Yeah, we are still not eating indoors. Outdoor only. He cut that back. Yep, if we can't social distance, we have to wear masks. So if you go to the boardwalk, put your mask on. That's if anybody checks. Phil Murphy. Governor Murphy. Yeah, we've have to wear masks any store we're in, anytime we're indoors. And now when we're outdoors and we can't social distance, I guess if you're too close, parties and stuff, you have to mask. They're down the beach, they want you to wear a mask. Hey, Kathy, it's about time you showed up. Yeah, you would scare poor kids. For the most part, I think the one that they're not going to follow is when they leave the state and like drive over the bridge. If you're in Delaware for like a weekend or something and come back, you're supposed to quarantine for 2 weeks. They're not going to do that. You can't, but I think for the most part, I've not seen or had a problem with people with masks and stuff. It's been really, I have to say, people have been really been doing well with that. Yeah, Susie's been here. You were getting your package when she showed up. Exactly. I agree with you, Lorianne. Unless you're a chef, you need your job. But yeah, we restaurants are opened for only outdoor dining and pickup. Hey, Susie, how are you? Welcome to Tea with Dee. Ooh, a frozen s'more. Oh, good to hear it, Lorianne. Good night, Sylvia. Hey, Diane. Welcome to tea. I think Tennessee does sound like a nice place to live. I like to live in a little country city. Though I am a city girl, it'd be kind of hard. I'm pretty country here, and I'm not. Yeah, when the chickens cross the road and the deer are in your backyard and you've got bunnies, it's a little bit. Good morning, Esther. Have a very lovely, lovely, sweet dreams. Hopefully, we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday, right? I don't know what day it is anymore. I love friendly people. Ooh, Susan was with anyone near Knoxville. You tell him, Ann, hit that thumbs up button for tea. Ah, I love you, Ann. Black Sea tourists, that ain't good. Put your gosh darn masks on. When I went up to Amish country, Lancaster, everybody was great. Didn't have a problem. Everybody was, if they looked like they want to walk into you, they backed up. Everybody had masks on. It was nice. And it is funny, we hear it felt normal to have a mask on in the store. That's how bad it's been when that feels normal. That's okay. Ah. Oh, poor Lori. And a refrigerated Built Bar. Ooh. Wow. Yeah, I think it's gonna have to be. Oh no! Well, the only Amish I saw had masks on. There was in this, there was mask stands, little Amish people selling masks on the corner. I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah, I figured better to be safe. And if we all do it, really do it for a few weeks, You know, things might get a lot better. Of course you bought that salty. Well, I keep mine in the freezer, and if I know I'm going to eat it, I'll take it out a couple hours. That way they don't go bad. And Salty is the link master. Is there anybody joining us for the first time, new to Tea with D? Please let us know. I would love to welcome you to the party, shall we say? Let's see Salty's masks. Opening the vortex. Meet the team. That is an interesting looking mask. I'm not quite sure I could wear that one for a long period of time. I've been doing this chat. It used to be 1 day a week. I started August of last year. We would meet on Sundays. And then in January, this past January, we went to 2 days a week. And then once COVID hit, well, we're here every night. It just seems like we need a place to vent and to, it helps us, you know, stay a little more accountable and get air out frustrations. And you know what, when you're stuck home with your family, we just need a place to enjoy other WW company. So it's been every night since March, I guess. Wow. Yes, they have passwords. Are you a Ear Meetings member? You should get it, Lori. Email them, because meeting members are the only ones getting the password. Digital people are not getting it. Interesting. Yeah, it would be good for the tattoo shop. Kat's gonna go to Salty's place. I don't know if I wouldn't have Salty do it though. Get one of the professionals. Hey Kim, we were just shooting shit as we usually do. So I said you don't want him doing it. He's just the silent partner. Oh, that's right, Kim. She's got some tattoos. Yeah, they just started them this week. Yes, that was my chair squeaking. Passwords. Yes, all the meetings are password protected now. I'm not quite sure how silent you are, though. It strikes me as the loud type. Oh, yeah, they just started the, hi, Ann. They just started doing password protected meetings because they're trying to make it exclusive for meeting members only. So, hey all y'all. Yeah, that app, I think when they are doing this update, it's really has messed them up. The app has been really wonky for the last week. The password should be on an email, Kat, that was sent to you. Yeah, it goes back. There's some days. How about the day did you guys get the 0 Point Foods had points that one day? That was real fun. Oh, Gwen enjoyed the pasta. Yeah, and if you don't get it, you have to email them, Kath. Mine came on Friday for this week. Each week you're supposed to get a new one. So mine, I think it's been coming Friday or Saturday. Yeah, check your Friday's email. That's when mine came. Tomato's still a point there. You gotta love that. Hey, Sharon. Awesome. Well, let's all welcome Sharon to her first live Tea with D. Welcome, Sharon. Jump right in. Ask a question. Right now we're talking about how the WW app has been like all wonky. We're not quite sure why. And if you're and the passwords, most of the Zoom meetings now are under password protection. They're trying to, it seems like, kick out the digital people. I've only been there twice in my life. I was there about a year and a half ago. I went to see the Chew. We don't drive up there. We take the train to the Hamilton Station. We drive to Hamilton Station, which is about an hour from my house, and then it's another 35 minutes from there on the train. We don't go that often, believe it or not. We're South Jersey. The Northern Jersey people are there more often than we are. We're like I'm more closer to Philadelphia. I'm at Philadelphia way more than I am in New York. New York is crazy. The day I went for the Chew, oh my! All I heard was horns. I can't imagine driving there. It would just drive me nuts. Night, Susie. But yeah, no, we don't go that much. You know, we're like I said, my son goes to school like half and 20 minutes from there. He's up at Northern New Jersey. He's in Seton Hall, so he hates it up there. He hates Northern New Jersey. He's a Southern New Jersey boy at heart. He loathes it. He says, "Mom, I don't like it up there." It's just a crazy, bustling area. That's Salty, in case you didn't know. He sings apparently. I am not paying you for lyrics that you threw together in 30 seconds. Night, Danielle. Happy cleaning. Oh, Cape May is beautiful. Nothing like a drive to Cape May. Now we're there a lot. We're at the shore a lot. Cape May is a beautiful place to go. Very quaint. You're not getting a password. You have to email your find out why. Are you a meetings member? If you're digital, you will not get a password. Yes, the Chew the TV show. Yep, it was so much fun. Yeah, I think he spent all of 30 seconds thinking of those lyrics. Oh yeah, it is literally legit crazy there. I mean, horns. And we walked through like Times Square. That was fun, but I wouldn't do it, regularly. It's a little bit chaotic. Yeah, it's fun to visit once. Yes. You talking to me, Kimmy? I'm not paying up. Yes, I am legit probably, depends on the traffic. We can probably get to the Delaware Memorial Bridge. Probably 25 minutes. Just depends. And then over the bridge. Like a lot of times going to places there easier than getting right to Cherry Hill, which, just depends on traffic. If they make you making Christmas poems, that's a little bit crazy. Is there a salty song? Yeah, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Salty veteran, salty. Pay up, salty. That's my lyrics. I stole it from SpongeBob. Hey, Jen. Don't encourage him, please. And New York is crazy. Talk about crowded. I mean, and it's the hustle bustle. It is an entity unto itself. I'm telling you, it's just, and it's even taking the train. We took the train. Oh my God, we took a cab from the train station to the studio. Talk about, I thought we were going to die. I mean, the swerves that guy was making. I don't even know how I'm alive today. Don't encourage him. Cape May is very nice. It's very quaint. It's such a fun thing to do. We've done it. We usually do it. We did it last year. There's so many quaint little shops to go in. You go strolling, and you go. Oh, there's like an olive oil place, and there's all these cute little, you know, tchotchke stores that I love. There's a peanut butter place. Oh yeah, the peanut butter place is all that. Yeah, it's hot mess. Oh yeah, it's easier to take the train, and it's actually not that expensive. Last when we went, it was $35 a round trip, so I thought that was pretty reasonable. Oh, we walked back from the studio to the train station. It was 64 blocks. That was before I was only down then probably 40, maybe 50 pounds. 45, 64 blocks. I was like, I can't believe I did it. But we had the time. We strolled. We got lunch at like this Italian place. It was fun. Oh yeah, Cape May is a wonderful place to visit. Totally, totally tourist worthy. Good night, Donna. I've often wanted to go see a play in New York. Have not done that. But we have a beautiful theater here over in Philly. That's really nice. But I've often wanted to go see a girl on Broadway. You know, I did see the Rockettes once. Did see them. I mean, you got to go see the Rockettes. That's like, you know, living so close. Oh, those are fantastic. Yep, and a few of them are haunted. The Angel of the Sea is supposedly haunted. Oh yeah, you got that right. Well, some of them are even like, you know, Esther, who's in London. Look how many people have been to Cape May. The Lion King. Oh, that looked like a good one. Yes, the Christmas show. That's exactly the one I went to. That's what I would love to do. Retire. We'll take when Lou and I go on tour, the Tea with D 50 state tour. I would love that. Would be just to visit every place in what we have, our wonderful place here. I mean, so many wonderful things to see. Like I don't desire to go abroad or anything. Oh, she's in the lake. My dog hates the water. Ah, we've eaten in New Brunswick when we met Timmy from school. He would come and meet us. It was either New Brunswick or East Brunswick, one of the Brunswicks. We met him there. It seemed like it was not too far from him for him to go, and we met him for dinner right around there. What's on my summit bucket list? I haven't even made a bucket list. With the way things are, I'm so afraid to look forward to anything. You know, it's just so depressing. That's why it's kind of hard. It's easier not to look forward to something and then just plan as we go. That's my bucket list. Plan as we go. Um, and we did go to the Amish country. I would like to go to the shore. Cape May would be a nice day trip. But then again, if we have to wear masks outside, I just don't even want to. But I think the next thing on my bucket list is definitely going to be organization, because I am a hot mess when it comes to organization. And I'm thinking of trying to organize this whole space here. And I was thinking of making it a true Dish with D hub, since I'm, you know, since we're really into, you know, since I'm finally making, you know, this is actually, you know, happened, the channel is successful. I think I need to have an office, and I need to like put stuff on the walls and really embrace Dish with D. Oh, I bet your list has changed. Is not getting COVID. Yeah, that would be perfect on the top of my list. Jeannie Dillon! Long time no see. You know? Just trying to get through. Getting to the stores on my bucket list. Trying to I still haven't been able to find Clorox wipes. That's on my bucket list, which is a sad bucket list when Clorox wipes are on your bucket list. Oh, Susie, who was here, Susie Bowie, she made me and Salty Veteran one. This said I surpassed 4,000 subscribers on my channel when I had, which was recently, and I'm going to be hitting 5,000 subscribers in another, hopefully. But Susie was sweet enough to make that to commemorate, because it's, you know, it's been a long haul, you know, it's put a lot of work in, like I said, into your channel, and a lot of yourself and your time and your me, like this is my baby, and she was nice enough to make that. Yes, the key is here. You just can't see it. It's too dark. I got it. Lighting is I need to. Oh my God. You can see it. Here, I'll get up. Don't get dizzy because this might happen. It's right here. You see it? I don't know if you can see it. You can't. It's too dark. It's right. It's there. I have to move it over. That there happened to be a hook there. So. Yes, it's a little bit crazy, Lou. So I've had more time to do more cooking videos. The people like cooking. That's what they always ask for. Dee, we want recipes. So the last, I guess, 2-3 weeks, it's been a lot of, I mean, for me, because I mostly did vlogging. If you looked at the beginning of my channel, it was mostly inspirational, like tell it like it is vlogs about WW and the struggle. The struggle is real. You never got them back, Salty? That's strange, because that's happened before. Kim will tell you. Your subscribers plummet one week and then they come back like the next week. I don't understand what they claim that they sweep at all the chat of the people that aren't active. Yep, YouTube is a weirdo. See you guys, Gwen. I've lost 117 pounds, Lorianne. Took me 3 years. The last 2 years, I lost 94 pounds. The 1 year I was on a roll and then I left and gained a little bit. It happens. And so, but the 2 consecutive years from 2018 to 2020, it's about 93 pounds. Night, Jermaine. I do love that book. No, a subscriber sent me that book. I, Kim and I, we don't like to see cookbooks thrown in the incinerator. It's just like you can't do that. So people send. I have to meet. In fact, I have to meet. She never called me. I have another subscriber wants to meet me. She lives not too far from my house. Wants to give me her cookbooks. My husband's going to shoot me, but I can't see good cookbooks going in the incinerator. So she said, she goes, I thought of you, and I loved it. I need to make some stuff from it. I don't know what it is with me trying to make new stuff. I am like such in a food rut. You just can't see good cookbooks going in. It's just a sin. It just truly is. Yep, we have saved many a cookbook from the incinerator. Oh yeah, you don't want to. And here's the funny thing: as much as people can just Google your name and find where you live, so technically, I don't even know what the deal with the PO box is. I don't know if people don't know that you can Google somebody's name and find their address. But I always think it's good. Yes. Oh, I had fun this year with Christmas cards. We did a Christmas card exchange. That was so much fun. I said, if you send me a card with your address, I will send you a card back. I think next year I'll get cards made, like with me drinking some tea and a Santa suit. No, that'd be weird. I know, and my vinegars. What was funny when my husband, we were out, he goes, "Do you want to go to the olive oil store?" I'm like, "No." He goes, "Why?" I said, "Because I need to go through what I have right now. I have a really bad habit of buying a lot of olive oil and vinegar." No, I buy them, Judy. I buy them. You could make them, probably. They say in order to make a nice thick balsamic, you just get regular, like cheap balsamic and boil it, and it thickens. Supposedly, I've never done it. I've only heard. I was waiting for my vanilla to get. It's getting there, but it's still not ready yet. It's been like 4 months. That's true. I never thought about anthrax. All right, Kath. Have a great night. I think Christmas cards were a lot of fun. I know. That would be fun. A tea, secret Santa. How do you do a secret Santa tea with tea, though? I my oil when I buy the flavored oils and vinegars, I don't cook with them. I think they're just too precious to cook with. I finish, like if I'm making a dish, I'll put like a teaspoon on top of it, or I'll do salad dressings with it. I'm a girl who eats her olive oil. I do. That's where I spend all my points. My weeklies go towards olive oil. I love olive oil. I think it's a healthy fat. I think it's fantastic. It's my favorite dressing. So I buy the garlic infused, basil infused. There's one called Parmesan. Insane how good it is. On a tomato salad, just you don't need a lot. A teaspoon over your tomato salad is so good. And in fact, that they're that flavorful, you don't need a lot. And the balsamics, if you've ever gone to those stores, oh, the stores where you can taste them. I need to work for one of them because I just love it so much. Get the potatoes. Yeah, I should do that. I probably couldn't do it. My son weighs that. I should pick up my son. He weighs like 120 pounds. I should try to carry him around. Thank you, Kathy. The vlogs seem. I mean, it's funny because it goes through spurts. There's spurts where I'll do a vlog and people go crazy, and then it's like then you'll do a vlog and you don't get much response. But I do them anyway because I just think they're good for me to say things that I need to say to myself out loud, like the little voice, like who I argued with myself legitly in Dunkin' Donuts on Monday. I was trying to talk myself out of getting the matcha latte, and I did. I almost came this close to getting it, and I didn't want to spend any points for a latte. There's not too many. Like down in Cape May, they have one. It's not my favorite one. I like the one in Smithville. I like there's one in Lidditz, PA. That is amazing. They had a fire. They have hands down the best infused olive oils and vinegars ever. There's one in Lancaster, in Kitchen Kettle Village. Oh, so good. So good. Basil infused. Like I said, you don't need anything. You just drizzle this little bit of oil, and it's so flavorful. There's one that has Tuscan herb. I can't. There's the chocolate balsamic. I put on top of my chili. I mean, I'm just getting hungry thinking about it. Yeah, where does it go? It's just like it just evaporates. Yeah, that cheesecake. Oh my goodness, that went nuts. It's and Salty made a good point. It's anything chocolate. The chocolate donuts were like, oh yeah, anything that's frozen hot chocolate. Anything chocolate. WW they because we feel like we can't have it. And when somebody says, here's something chocolate, it blows up. It really does. There you go, Tamsin. You can get some bourbon infused herbs. I think 1 tablespoon is 3 or 4 points. So 1 teaspoon might be 1 point, possibly. My kids are probably going to throw my when I die, my cookbooks. I'm going to leave them to my niece. She likes my cookbook collection. I already leave her my pearls, so I'm leaving her my extensive cookbook collection. And the sad part is, I went to a yard sale. Oh God, it was a while ago. It was probably in the fall, and there I am buying a cookbook for 25 cents. I have an issue. Oh, basil bourbon. Oh, I'm down for that one. Tamsin's going to have a channel. Tamsin's herb potted garden. Yeah, I think was it 3 teaspoons makes 1 tablespoon, I think. Something like that. But that's where I spend my points in. And it's a good, healthy fat. Your body needs it. I try to be afraid of stuff like that. I love avocados. I have those all the time. Oh, did I post it this morning? I think I did. I had a 2-ingredient dough bagel that I made. So good. And I put avocado and smoked salmon. There are some days I say to myself, how could I eat this good? So yummy, because it was my son's birthday and he loves smoked salmon, so I got some smoked salmon for breakfast this morning. He was like tickled. He's like, wow. And every day he turned 21, you get some smoked salmon for breakfast, some sushi for dinner. It was a good day for him. But yep. Well, I need to go hit the road. It's 8:20. Holy cow. I have to go get the recipe uploaded to my blog. I haven't typed it out yet. So I need to go do that before I get too sleepy. And I thank you for joining me today. It's always fun when we get to spend time together. I feel like Leslie Sansone, she says that. It's always fun when we get to spend time together walking. So if you're not busy at 11 a.m. tomorrow, come to Glam Squad and come walk with me and Leslie. Don't forget to give a thumbs up on your way out the door. Dee appreciates it. I always thank you guys for coming in here and spending your evening with me. It's always a pleasure. I know, I hate to make people hungry. But have a fantastic rest of your evening. And if you ever have a problem, you know where to find us. And we were here every night. 7 p.m. Eastern. I always want to say 8. I can't even think some days. Have a fantastic rest of your evening. Bye-bye.